was the first time we really got
Really,
very big
what
into
is
some
the
cameras.
design like
Now
it?
we're competing with some with a good camera. What really
What
sets us
they are
apart is
made
we want to enable people to be
definitely
more
are
creative in their
glittery.
products. They didn't because they're industrial. Essential key, and it starts.
Also, the thing is that with this design also, people buy this nothing phone. You know where they get the information to buy it. I'm not telling it's a bad phone, but the pricing is not justifiable for this design. What the hell? Okay, let's see
Stuff
the
is
spec.
very, very convenient. It's something you don't have to go to a search engine. It's challenge. The number of
Yeah,
steps
glyph matrix,
challenge.
glyph
Part of the
paint.
reason why this project has taken so long
The
is
thing
the
is
leap in
nothing phone
engineering
came with
from
this.
phone 1 particularly to phone 3 is huge, and we've achieved
This
so
was
much.
the one
The number of
main
steps
factor of
and
making
the
phone
machinery and the
from
kind
the
of
top to
craft
phone.
from individuals going into making these base. We're usually starting from a different place. And you could curate from all the toys that we've designed and third parties might design, the community might design, the functionality that you want on the back of your phone without needing to pick it up and get sucked in. We've designed a really long list of these glyph toys, and by toys we mean these mini programs with a very constrained and lock. The stop. And that's the version we're going with. For Phone 3, we really did want to create this kind of playground where it had motion as well. Check the album. Get for you live. Later this autumn, we'll be shipping Nothing OS 4.0 based on Android 16. On to the next design block. Okay. What is it about? Many people have had a go at these. They just felt that it was really there. The batteries in there. Cancellation, it lasts up to 80 hours, and with noise cancellation on, it's 35 hours. The second thing I wanted to know, when you now with the headphone 1, with the when we were bringing all of we're going to, give you a bit of visual lightness at the top. Yeah, the aluminium is really nice, but it definitely adds, well, it's not the lightest material, but it makes it feel a lot more premium. Yeah, and I've heard they're also lighter than a competitor's version as well. That was tell that. It is completely invisible, especially when in terms of camera. It's like a universal grid system. Like
Okay,
this
there
line
is
here lines up
different
with that there.
like
So you can see
their
these
usual
like three
marketing
divisions
code.
across the width. And even phone 2, like that line there, the width of that is an aperture here. This has a better periscope in it than this. It's actually punched through the PCB. Is that what gives it just a bit of like a sleeker design profile? Yeah, this sits on top of the PCB. This module is
and do a
smaller
lens
and it
switch
punches through. So
will
I
suffer
feel like
it
we
will
got a good
dance.
balance with
The
this.
lens
It's very
will go
simple.
from
It's kind of
zigzag
engineered.
pattern.
And if you
From
compare it
this
to
lens
kind
to
of
that
other
one, again
flagship
zigzag.
phones from
From
other
like
brands, they make a bit more of this
zigzag. I
area.
don't know
It's a
how
bit,
they
feels a bit
have
heavier
managed
at the
to
top, and
lens
in your
switching
hand
and
it
all.
kind of feels heavier. I think we've done a sort of minimal job on this that makes it look rational.
Samsung itself
Okay, cool.
wrote
They
the
covered
release.
camera, but I think there's a couple of
It
things
says
that
and goes.
they didn't cover that we should probably talk about. With the Phone 3, that was the first time we really got very
The
big in terms of
only
cameras.
best
Now we're competing with some of the best in the business.
guy
With the Phone 3, we added
wants
three
to
50
new
megapixel cameras, and we have our new True Lens Engine 4 with
all
high speed powered by
have some
Snapdragon
kind
8S Gen 4 to make it super capable. But I think camera, like everybody has a good camera. What really sets us apart is we want to
It's
enable
Samsung
people
goes
to be more creative on their products. That's why we work with professional photographers to create camera presets so that when you're in the camera app, you just look cool, especially
I
when you
don't know
see
what
it
to
in
tell.
dark.
They told around 60 to 80,000
Cancellation
rupees
lasts
would be
up
the
to 80
pricing.
hours, and with noise cancellation on, it's
Okay,
35 hours.
calm
The second thing I wanted, we've got our on-off switch. Yeah.
Why they made
Which you would
this?
expect
I
would be a
can't
standard, but it
understand.
isn't. And we were very excited about it.
Not the headphone. Not in the
Touch point,
headphones.
this cliff button on the back, and easy to pick it up
Okay,
and get
it's,
sucked in.
sorry
We've
about
designed
that. It
a
was
really
slow.
long list of these glyph toys, and by toys we mean these mini programs
Okay, yeah,
with a
let's
very
see what
constrained and
happens in the
simple
market.
function
It's
and
like
interaction system. We want to have a bit of fun with it. So as well
it's
as
like
the
doing its
functional
own thing.
things like the digital clock
You know, things
and the
is
solar clock,
and the
the stopwatch,
marketing unique.
the battery level.
Also, this phone
We've got
itself
some fun
actually
experiences, so spin the bottle.
uh,
And at least in Sweden, that's turned
not
into pays for the beer.
idiotic
And that's the
thing.
version we're going with. For Phone 3, we really
Has
did want to
glitched,
create this kind of playground
what
where
is the
people can
design
develop this
value
sandbox and they
for
can
a
make their own
flagship
features. I'm quite excited about what people can
like
make.
they
Later
want
today, we're going to be
to be
releasing the Glyph SDK for our community to be able to build their own Glyph toys on the Glyph
but they
Matrix.
are
And we've also been working with
making
a couple of our
piece
community members on Glyph toys that are
that no
available
one
right now.
selected,
We have the
only
Magic 8 Ball, we have the Leveler. Yeah, shout out to that group of 5 people who helped put this together. Comic sequel. Let's keep going.
And it's a way to explore
my camera
new,
should be
very
there.
different
My
kinds of
agate
motion as well. So
dark
we've designed
yellow,
two engines
one
right now.
got,
So this one is called
something
Chemical,
like
which
this,
is
blue,
inspired by chemical reactions, so kind of reaction
different kind
diffusion
of color,
systems.
like
This
that
changes based on the seed that you input to it.
And build up into the next design.
we are
It's really
doing
strange.
like this, I don't know whether even finish
Primarily,
it now.